Next electrophilic addition reactions of alkynes, that is addition of carboxylic acid. This reaction is also initiated by catalyst. So what is happening in this case? Acetylene will react with carboxylic acid. This is acetic acid. So in the presence of, that is Hg2 plus, which is obtained from the mercuric salt. So what is happening in this case? The temperature of the reaction is 353 Kelvin. So there is formation of CH2. It means this hydrogen will be released as H plus ion. So this H plus ion will attack on one of the carbon, because the bond will shift to one carbon, due to which there will be negative charge on the one carbon and positive charge on the another carbon. So because of that, electrophile will attack on the carbon which is having negative charge, and nucleophile, that is CH3CO minus, will attack on the carbocation. So there will be formation of CH2 double bond CHO CO CH3. This is vinyl acetate. This is vinyl acetate. Further, when it is reacted with in the presence of catalyst, that is Hg2 plus, and temperature of the reaction is 353 Kelvin. In presence of this acetic acid, there will be formation of CH3 CHO CO CH3 O CO CH3. It means there is a formation of ethylidene diacetate. So it means this acetic acid molecule will ionize to H plus and CH3CO minus. At one carbon, electrophile will attack, that is this carbon, and at the another carbon there will be attack of nucleophile, that is having negative charge. So acetate ion will attack on this carbon. So because of that, there will be formation of ethylidene diacetate is taking place. If this ethylidene diacetate will be continuously heated at this temperature, that is 573 to 673 Kelvin, then there will be decomposition of this compound will be taking place. Because of that, there will be formation of anhydride is taking place. CH3 C double bond O CH3. This is acetic anhydride and removal of acetic acid. So this compound will be decomposed when this is continuously heated at this temperature. Next reaction is addition of hydrogen acid. This is next electrophilic addition reactions. So this reaction is also taking place in the presence of catalyst. So what is happening in this case? Acetylene will react with hydrogen cyanide. This is unsymmetrical reagent. In the presence of catalyst, this reagent will ionize to H plus and Cn minus. So first of all, electrophile will attack, then nucleophile, that is cyanide ion. So what is happening in the presence of catalyst, that is barium cyanide? Either we can take barium cyanide as a catalyst, or we can also take CuCl in the presence of HCN. So there will be formation of, first of all, electrophile will attack. So at one carbon there will be addition of hydrogen, whereas in the another carbon which is behaving as a carbocation, on which there will be addition of cyanide ion. So there will be formation of CH2 double bond CHCN. This is acrylonitrile, or we can also call it as vinyl cyanide. Acrylonitrile is one of the very important monomer which is used in polymerization reaction, that is in the formation of many important polymers, example Orlon fibers, and also in the formation of synthetic rubber, that is Buna-N. Next chemical property which is represented by alkynes is nucleophilic addition reactions. Alkynes are more susceptible towards the nucleophiles, attack of nucleophiles, because the carbon of alkynes, that is the carbon of triply bonded system, is electron deficient, is much more electronegative in comparison to alkenes because of the sp hybridization. We know that the electrons are present in s subshell, due to which they are much more closer towards the nucleus. Because because of that the carbon of triply bonded system is much more electronegative in comparison to carbon of doubly bonded system. Because of this electronegativity, they are more susceptible towards the attack of nucleophile. So let's see how the reaction will take place in the case of nucleophilic addition reaction. So in the presence of acetylene, when acetylene is passed over methanol CH3OH in the presence of CH3OK, this is potassium methoxide, in which K will be having, that is potassium will be having positive charge, oxygen will be having negative charge. So 1 to 2% of this potassium methoxide is present in methanol, and the temperature of this reaction is 433 to 473 Kelvin. So in this temperature there is formation of CH2 double bond CHO-CH3. This is single bond O single bond, which is represented as ether. This is vinyl part, so this is known as methyl vinyl ether. Methyl vinyl ether is used for the formation of the polymer, that is polyvinyl ether plastic. Next chemical property which is represented by alkynes is reduction of alkynes. So this reaction is occurring in the presence of catalyst. So what will be happening in this case? If we take acetylene in the presence of hydrogen, catalyst is nickel. So at normal catalyst, when normal catalyst is taken, then the temperature of the reaction which is required is 523 to 573 Kelvin. So at this temperature there will be hydrogenation will be taking place. Because of that there will be formation of, first of all, alkene will take place. It means this reaction is taking place in the two-step. Further, when this alkene is reacted in the presence of normal catalyst, temperature is 523 to 573 Kelvin. So there is formation of CH3. CH3 is taking place. You have to represent the hydrogen. So the reaction is occurring in the presence of hydrogen in the second step, and the catalyst temperature of reaction is 523 to 573 Kelvin. So there will be formation of this ethane is taking place. During hydrogenation, it was observed that the first step of the reaction is more feasible in comparison to the second step. Why? Because in the first step, when acetylene is reacted with hydrogen in the presence of nickel catalyst, temperature of the reaction is 523 to 573 Kelvin. So there is formation of ethene is taking place. So in this first step, the reaction is highly exothermic, because in this step there is large amount of energy is released, that is 176 kilojoule per mole. Whereas in the next step, when this ethene is reduced to ethane CH3 in the presence of nickel, temperature is 523 to 573 Kelvin. Similar conditions, when ethene is reduced, then the reaction is less exothermic in comparison to the first step. So in this 138 kilojoule per mole of energy is released, which is very less in comparison to the first step. Because of this rate of difference of hydrogenation in both the step, we can stop the reaction at alkenes stage. We can stop this reaction at alkenes stage by using a specific catalyst. So in the case of a specific catalyst, we can stop the reaction at alkenes stage, and also we can observe there is a formation of isomers is taking place when a specific catalyst is used. The case of non-terminal alkyne, when the specific catalysts are taken, we can observe the reaction will stop at alkene stage, and also we can observe there is a formation of one of the geometrical isomer is also taking place. So what is happening? So in the presence of catalyst, that is palladium, this palladium is supported by BaSO4, or we can also use calcium carbonate. This catalyst is partially poisoned by either using sulfur, or we can also use quinoline. Why this catalyst is partially poisoned? Because we want to stop the reaction at alkenes stage. This catalyst is highly active, so to reduce its activity, because we want to stop the reaction at alkenes stage, so the partial poisoning of this palladium is done by the help of sulfur or quinoline, which will stop the reaction at alkenes stage. So in the presence of this catalyst, this alkyne will react with hydrogen. So there will be formation of CH3, C double bond, CH3 is taking place. So the reaction will stop at alkenes stage. And also when we use this catalyst is known as Lindelar's catalyst. This catalyst is known as Lindelar's catalyst. When we use Lindelar's catalyst for the reduction of these alkyne, then we get the cis isomer. Then we will get the cis isomer of alkene. Whereas if we do the Birch reduction, what is the reagent of Birch reduction? That is sodium. In the presence of liquid ammonia, temperature of the reaction is 196 Kelvin to 200 Kelvin, that is low temperature. So when this alkynes is reacted with sodium in the presence of liquid ammonia, then there will be reduction is taking place. That reduction is known as Birch reduction. In this, the reaction will stop at alkenes stage, and there will be formation of one of the geometrical isomer, that is trans isomer. This is a trans butene, whereas this is cis butene. So in this case, when we use this reaction medium, then there will be formation of trans isomer is taking place. So by using a specific catalyst or by using a specific reagent, we can either form cis isomer or trans isomer, and also we can stop the reaction at alkenes stage. When we do the reduction of alkynes by using the reagent, that is by Birch reduction, then the mechanism behind this reaction is represented as, in this case, in the mechanism of this reaction, there is involvement of 2 electrons taking place, that is transfer of 2 electrons, and also the transfer of 2 H plus ions. So let's see what will be the mechanism behind this reaction. First of all, this alkyne will react with sodium, because in the outermost shell of sodium there is 1 electron is present. Because of this electron of the sodium, reaction is taking place. So in the presence of this sodium, there is homolytic fission is taking place. So it means each carbon will take away 1 electron of the pi bond. So there will be formation of R, C odd electron double bond, C, R, and this sodium will donate its 1 electron to one of the carbon. So there is 2 electron on this carbon. Because of the homolytic fission, there is 1 electron on each carbon, and also this sodium is giving its electron. Because of that, one of the carbon is having 2 electron, due to which there will be negative charge on this carbon. So what will be happening further? This carbon ion will react with ammonia. So this will abstract the H plus ion. So this bond will be shifted towards this nitrogen, because nitrogen is third most electronegative element in the periodic table. Because of that, the shared pair of electron will be shifted towards the nitrogen. So there will be formation of C free radical double bond C H R is taking place. So how this formation is taking place? This H plus will attack on this carbon ion. So there is odd electron in this carbon. So this odd electron is present in one of the orbital of this carbon. So what is happening? This is cis alkynyl radical. This is cis alkynyl radical. Why this is cis alkynyl radical? Because both the alkyl groups are present on the same direction, whereas hydrogen and 1 odd electron are present on the same direction. So what is happening? This alkynyl cis isomer is in equilibrium with trans isomer. This is in equilibrium with trans isomer. This is trans alkyl radical, and they are in equilibrium with each other. So what is happening in the next step? In the presence of sodium, this sodium is having one excess electron. So what is happening? This sodium will donate its electron to this carbon which is having odd electron. So there will be formation of there are now 2 electrons in this carbon. In the orbital of this carbon, there are now 2 electrons because of the donation of one electron from sodium. So this 2 electron will attack on hydrogen of ammonia. So this bond will be shifted towards the nitrogen. So there will be removal of NH2 minus is taking place and release of H plus ion. So this H plus ion will attack on this lone pair. So there is formation of CH R double bond CRH. This is trans alkene. So why in this case only trans alkene is forming, not cis alkene? Because we know that in the case of cis alkene this is less stable in comparison to trans alkene, because both the alkyls are on the same direction, due to which the packing of this molecule is less efficient in comparison to trans alkene, in which both the alkyl groups are on opposite direction. Because of that there will be much more efficient packing between the molecule. There is a less steric hindrance between the alkyl groups because they are placed in opposite direction with adjacent molecule, due to which there is a formation of trans alkene is taking place in the case of Birch reduction.